I'm doing it for my daughter.
Cameron since 10, thoughts on the MMO online communities and Asmongold?
MMO online communities?
Yeah.
Listen, if your life is so bad, if it's so terminally bad that you know you're useless and that's just how it is, and you've tried every avenue, then by all means get into an MMO community. But all the socializing, and I was gonna make a separate video about this, but all the socializing is poisonous. You're wasting so much time. And I see it, and it's not just Zoomers on the internet. I see it everywhere. I go into a jiu-jitsu gym.
Yo!
And you know what I want? Jiu-jitsu. Can you hold off on the $10 donations? Let me just get through this point here.
Yeah.
So I go to a jiu-jitsu gym. I shower. I put on my outfit. It takes me only 15 minutes to drive there, but getting to and from the car, that's 5 minutes. This whole thing is a 2-hour ordeal. I get there, and the actual instruction, the actual class, the actual learning is 20 minutes of stuff, if that. You come in, and when you leave, there's the warm-up and the cool-down, and that consists of walking around other guys, socializing. Hey, man, you see that Eddie Alvarez fight? You see Matt Poncho? Yeah, oh, man, he got him in that armbar. That was incredible, dude. Hold on, I got my Rogan Onnit in my bag. You try this, dude? Dude, you try this? It's the new Onnit Black Label, bro. That stuff's serious. Yeah, I got a home gym every fucking time! Same thing at the gym. I'm going to lift. I want to put my headphones on. I want to zone out. I want to be in the zone. Hey, man, you see that fight? He blasted him with a right hand, dude. It was amazing. And it's the same fucking thing no matter what you're into, what your interest is. This is fine if you're a woman and you're learning about yoga or vitamins or breastfeeding, and you're a woman and you want to talk to other women because that's how women stir their brain and get off. That's not you. That's another sector. That's another zone. That's out here. If you're a man, at some point you actually have to fucking do something and stop talking about it, okay? And this is like the #1 time sink for everybody who hits me up, and it's the problem that anytime I'm trying to do something and get roped into some 15-minute conversation about how good this X, Y, and Z was. What was the original question?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Dude, I have no fucking clue what's going on right now.
The original question, MMO communities.
Yeah, MMO communities.
Okay.
Socializing.
So yeah, socializing online. Oh my God. I know that it's very hard to find friends. I'm an outgoing person. I'm a popular person. It's taken me a decade. It's taken me my entire adult life to amass the sort of collection of people that I think are worthwhile. That's taken my entire adult life. And I'm like, people reach out to me and want to talk to me. I understand how lonely it can be, how hard it is, how, you know, the wilderness out there. You step outside your mom's house and it's ice cold. It is a bleak nuclear winter. I get that, but you have to monitor what's actually happening when you go on one of these communities, including MDE community, whatever.
Yo,
even if it's
helps me help my daughter.
Based around a positive thing, you just have to monitor where your time is actually going and how meaningful the relationships you're actually building are. That's what I would say. You have to be careful with this online socialization stuff. It's just a time sink. You can resume sending $10 donations now.
What was these silly bastards saying?
We got Zach with $20. How long did it take to put together How to Bomb?
I think maybe a year and a half or something. to get it like typeset and compiled and printed maybe over 2 years, just because there were these various like one phase couldn't begin until the next phase ended, you know?
We got Jay with $20. Happy holidays, Sam. What are your thoughts on conjoined twins? And what are your thoughts on that delusional twin flame?
Delusional twin flame what?
Redditors?
I have no thoughts about that. And it sounds like something that you'd be better off purging from your memory banks.
We got Sweaty Sock Man with $20. I'm a young guy with a lot of social anxiety.
More like sweaty cock, man. Maybe that's why people don't like you. Because you have a sweaty cock.
The type of shit where you feel fight or flight when you're about to be called in on class. Called on in class. It feels inescapable tips and tricks.
I think that might be inescapable. Social anxiety, fight or flight when called on in class. I think that is pretty inescapable. Or is it? I don't know, man. What did I do? I guess my way, when I had social anxiety, I never had it that bad, but when I had it, I would solve it by lashing out and having a public freak out and like being funny, you know?
Yeah.
Which I think worked. People definitely didn't want to like be my friend, but they did want me around, and it was because I would be funny whenever I felt that social anxiety or whatever. But you'll grow out of it. I don't think it's something you need to. A lot of things. Listen, man. A lot of things. I'm 19 years old. How do I do this list of 25 things that are not the main point and are going to solve themselves anyway, right? Like a lot of problems are like this. They're in this category, like they're unsolvable, and they take care of themselves in 10 years anyway. So think about 10 years from now. You're gonna be 10 years older. Your social anxiety will probably be, unless you're a fucking freak, in which case you can't be helped anyway. In 10 years, when you're 30, you're not gonna have social anxiety. So just focus on whatever's going to make your 10-year outlook the best, and don't worry about this shit that like is essentially just, it's happening because you have acne and you have hormones kicking around and you're just in a weird spot. Like if you're in class, fuck being in class. I would never go to a class, and if I did go to a class, I'd own that bitch. Like if they put me in a class right now, hey, what's up? I'm Sam Hyde. I own this class. If anybody has a fucking problem, you suck my dick. Understand? Teach. Get kicked out immediately. But like what I'm saying is you're in a weird artificial position. Like you have to go to a class. That fucking sucks. Like there's nothing normal or cool about going to a class. It fucking sucks. So even if you didn't have social anxiety, you'd have some other thing that's bothering you about the class. So just get the most out of where you are right now. Get the most out of it, and just worry about your 10-year outlook. And any problems you have, think: is this a problem? Am I going to solve this? Am I going to watch YouTube videos about social anxiety and mewing and get one of those the 𝐂𝐲𝐸𝐤 thing, and suddenly I'm going to be an alpha Chad? Or should I just worry about how to be the most self-actualized, richest, well-off, in-shape 30-year-old, where I'm going to be in 10 years anyway, and not waste a bunch of time watching YouTube videos about, you got to fake it till you make it, man, charisma, blah, blah, blah. Fuck all that. What else is there?
We got Meme TV with $20. Got the email this morning about the papers.
More like 20 cocks. Cock! Don't read that guy's comment. Fuck that guy.
Okay. We got Justin.
It's yogurt. It's not cum.
I thought it was sour cream. We get Justin with $20. Sam.
What'd the last guy say? Don't not read his comment. That's very rude.
Got the email this morning about the papers being filed for Fish Tank and confirmed my investment. It's getting exciting.
Boom.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Big bank time.
Hey, what's going on, Casey?
We've got full-time alchemist chiming in. He says, "Hey, Nick and Alex, I'm 27, driving a gas tanker in Florida. I got my CDL in 2020, and the first few years over the road has rendered me nonverbal in social situations. I make about $75K currently, but the trade-off is 12 to 14-hour night shifts, work through the weekends, and have no life. Any career recommendations for someone who had their social skills sucked away by the road? Or tips on recovering those skills?"
Yeah, man. When you get off a shift, why don't you go have a fucking shift drink? Jesus Christ. There's no... Come on. You're saying those words too well. You know damn well you can sneak out. You're not driving every day, all day. And if you are, you know, there's one of two things could be happening. You could be making more money driving more hours, which could buy your way out of anything, which is my theory. Oh, you don't like me?
Chat
Cool.
with a lot lizard.
Yeah. Hey, sweetheart, where you going? You going to Missoula?
I get a ride.
Yeah. Hey, can I get a ride? Yeah, I got a little flies on my crotch. So what? I mean, buddy, you're gonna have to. I mean, look, the drinking alone is the age-old watering. You know, the little watering hole is the ages-old secret. Travel alone. You know, becoming an interesting person is. There's nothing wrong with that. Gym. I say this to my single friends all the time. Gym, cooking are the safe ones. Those are the nice boy answers. The bad answers that you might not want to hear, drinking alone at decent dive bars with pool tables isn't the worst place to go meet and fuck a girl. She's not going to be pretty.
It's probably the place to go.
It's probably,
actually.
yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Look, I'm not talking about, you're not going to go fuck Kate Hudson.
Higher the average BMI,
Yes.
the better your chances.
Yeah, you want to, like, wheezing, not from you, from her.
Walking from the bar stool to the
Yes. Like, this is not a scenario. Listen, you're a truck driver. Okay? I'm a fucking fat slob with red, flaky skin. We're not talking about being supermodels. Okay? We're talking about being stinkies. It's okay. We don't have to be embarrassed here. No one in this fucking chat is a fucking supermodel. Not a fucking chance. And if they are, they're awkward as shit. So, literally, they're rendered the same scale. Go fuck an ugly old slob. Please. Please, God. I cannot tell you how angry... Doesn't that drive you fucking nuts? Have you ever had friends who don't get laid for years?
Yeah.
And they, like, refuse to, like, bring their standards down?
Mm-hmm.
This drives me up the fucking wall.
Nah, dude.
Dude, that's gross. You know what's gross? Not being a normal person who has a job and a functioning member of society, not getting pussy because of standards. Gross. We all shit. And I'll be honest with you. Take it from someone who knows, not me, maybe someone better looking than I am. They'll tell you. I mean, I think every comedian in the world says it. The 4, 5, 6 sex is always better. My wife's a 3.
Drop that down a scale, yeah.
Yeah.
The 2, 3, 4.
My wife, when I met her, she had a tooth growing out of her nose. Guess what I did? I fucked it. No. And the fucking, the ego, whatever ego people have is like, I have standards. I shouldn't. Listen, I'm not saying marry Kate Hudson at a pool hall. But I'm talking to a person who has no social skills, all right? You are broken. You have not had human contact. You need it. Go to the gym, go to the supermarket, talk about recipes. I don't know how to make this. Can I have help? Asking for a favor is a way to do it. Hey, I don't understand what a leak is. Can you tell me what a leak is? Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, cooking class. I don't want to. That's normie shit. I'm more of a favor of like, seriously. I want you to be inside a Pontiac Sunbird getting fingered. You need it. You need to move the needle. Get it out of your system.
There, guys. Look on the bright side. And sometimes the bright side is, of course, a fat girl.
Sometimes the bright side is a chunky girl singing Mr. Brightside at karaoke because she knows all the words because she's sad and thinks that she has a shot with the lead singer of the Killers.
Man83 says OpenAI chat is pretty limited, but it's good for solving basic algorithms and creating programs. Still have a very long way to go before Skynet becomes a thing.
Skynet will never be a thing.
James, since 10, been on a mental journey this past couple months. Just want to say thank you for pulling the truth out of me. I feel in control of my diet, emotions, finances. Honestly, just loving life right now. Thank you.
Thank you, man. And it's progressive. It's step by step. Like you have to just fight for those little victories. Like if you're waking up at 3 p.m. and you wake up and you're like, oh my God, my day is blown. I woke up at 3 p.m. That's fine. Just tomorrow, wake up at 2:45. That's how you do it. You just add. You keep building momentum, and don't kick yourself when you're down. When you get hit, and you're like, oh, I had Domino's again. I woke up at 6. Just do better the next day. You can start right now. Like if you realize at 4 p.m. that you didn't do anything today that you're supposed to do, and like you just had the worst in terms of productivity, the worst day ever, and like you ate garbage food, you can start right then. Like 4:35, get back on the horse, and just be like, make a to-do list for tomorrow. Plan out tomorrow. But you can always pick yourself up. Yeah.
Because I'm someone that thinks like that a lot.
Yeah, Julian has this.
Get close to the mic.
What I've started doing is I have.
Yo, when you click like, it helps me help my daughter.
This is OpenAI.
6701 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, your shit doesn't work. You're all gonna be broke and jobless in a year, and I hate you.
I have one thing I rely on doing though, which is folding laundry. But yeah. Like
Incredible.
Something
You gotta explain.
Something like concrete that because I'll get overwhelmed and I'm like, okay, well, I had a shitty day. Like, what can I do right? Like, what can I fix?
You have to make yourself like a robot.
Yeah, like I have like laundry is like the one thing that's my baseline.
If you treat all the stuff that overwhelms you in your life, if you treat it like a list, like a laundry, like a list of what you have to do, like put the detergent in, close the door. Like that's if you go into robot mode, that can help you with the cyclical thinking.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and it's just like a go-to thing, I guess.
Yeah.
That I can do to kind of get myself out of that hole instead of trying to fabricate a new list of shit to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just something that gets me back in the groove of doing shit for myself.
No, I think the same thing, because what happens is you get trapped in these thought loops that are like very difficult to escape.
I just have a couple things I do that like I know will get me out of that. Like I got a juicer and making juice.
I was never in.
If I had a really bad day, I just make some juice.
Just make some juice.
It works though. It really does. Especially with something like that because it's like actually good for your body too.
I go to an Asian massage parlor.
Yeah, I just jack off and I play COD.
Just beat off and play COD, you're good to go.
Also, not having a video game console. My Xbox, after it got stolen, it actually made my life like way better.
Uninstalling COD is a life
COD's
quality.
like so bad for you, honestly.
I uninstalled it on my home computer. It's just
yeah, I don't play COD at
sucking
home.
me dry. Where's Jet?
Who's Jet?
He's on an unauthorized bathroom break. Chris, how much money do we have? Chris, where's my money?
1.3.
1.3 million? Okay, that's good for me.
I was never in this for the money. But it turns out that the money was an absolute necessity for me. I tried to live the dream. I tried to have a job, a girlfriend, another job, and I failed. But the good thing about the American dream is that you can just go to sleep and try it all again the next night.
We got Hallucinate with 20 British pounds. Appreciate the comment, Sam. I'm finally in a
Hallucinate with 20 rich pals.
I'm finally in a well-paying trade.
He's in a well? Get out.
20.
You're in that well? Get out.
Here's 20 quid for you. Hope the conversion rate is terrible. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We got Bra with 20
Hey,
bucks.
by the way, everybody, thank you for, thank you for being my fans. supporting me and supporting my friends and everything over the years. Because I just really appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you.
And that's from the heart.
Thank you so much. And I really do, pretty often try, mentally focus on providing you with whatever at the crossroads of the most entertaining thing that's able to make the money to support the, keep it going. But, I'm glad you guys are, you've been with me through, all this shit. And I hopefully the payoff is going to continue to be there. I think I'm excited to share world peace too, and keep this going until I'm 85 years old and have some violent episode with I'll probably realistically I'll probably something to do with minorities or something on an airplane or something like that. Just go out like that and just have
The legacy.
a legacy of shit, which is fine. That's what old crazy people do. I'll be on. We're more like 65, but I'm gonna keep working until
Burger King hat crown.
I'll
guy.
be the Burger King hat crown guy.
Part 2
We'll
times
see.
10.
I'll get there, but in the meantime, I'm gonna continue to try my very best to not disappoint you guys and keep the entertainment flowing. On my arm right here, I've written "Be likable and be less negative." And I don't want, I'm negative because people, send in, I'm negative. It's just my nature. It's just what it is. But I'm not a nihilist, and I am an optimist. I really do mean that. And I don't want people to get the wrong idea. So I'm going to make a conscious effort here to be less negative. I think it's funny sometimes. It's funny, for Indians and stuff like that.
There's a balance to it.
There's a balance to it, and I don't want to have the balance be askew. I think that's probably unhealthy.
Yeah.
What'd that fucking kid say?
We got bro with $20. I walked in on my uncle in his butt one time. Apparently, he says it gets him high quicker than smoking it.
Yeah, that's actually a better way to do it.
Yeah.